Alrighty, folks. Welcome on back to Stellaris. Today, hopefully we're going to finish our gateway construction. That's going to take 479 days. We should finish that today. On a side note, the TIFM station is making a whole bunch of defense platforms in hopes that anybody who comes through the gateway then has to face the station, which then possibly gives us enough time to jump back home and defend it. One of the other things is we have the Void Wings and a construction ship heading down to Serpes to hopefully make it into Othvolmia in order to take out the psionic entity and, I'm hoping, claim the system. It's probably going to cost a whole bunch of influence in order to do that, so we're going to attempt to not spend our influence for a while and just kind of let things go. I have not looked up how the economic power works, mainly because every time I look that up, I get
Construction
nothing.
completed.
So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, why? Togawa? What? Oh, that was the reinforcement for the Cloudburster. Okay. Cool. So are you guys healing as you go? Or did I not put... Yeah, no, you just have afterburners. Alright, I may have to have you just sit when you get here. And hopefully this station will allow you to repair. What about this one? See, I can't see the modules that are in it. Which is interesting. What? Phase disruptors, ion disruptors, so tier 2 and tier 3. Gamma lasers and quantum missiles? Do I have a way that I can do that with my stuff? Like, set up what I want in the starbase? Because I don't think I can do that. Oh, I can see. So, I was saying that I can see my own stations here. Welcome to future me. I'm having to do part of this episode as a post recording, but I'm going to attempt to see exactly what I can do. Let's see here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. So we have the High Kingdom of Elfbathar moving through our systems, trying to get over to the side. And I, of course, have somebody outside while I'm doing this. Snow blowing. Awesome. So if you hear a little bit of grinding or cracking in the background, that's the snowblower that I can actually hear over my headphones. So yeah, I'm looking at megastructures and possible expansions and all that stuff. I am thinking about expanding out this way and then just giving the vast majority of it to our vassal just to get to Zulbar's Maw. Because that would give us, for one, that I'd probably take both of those next to each other.
Research concluded.
Ooh, research. The mega cannon. So we could go with Titan hulls, or we could go with the Giga Cannon. Or we could go with minerals from jobs, which is what I choose. Extra minerals is always nice, especially when randomly our mineral income just drops. So we are now building, or trying to figure out what to build here. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to build. I'm not sure if I want to build something new or if I want to replace something or what. But what I'm thinking is initially it was a Ministry of Production. And then, of course, I find a luxury residence here, and I'm going, why do we have a luxury residence? So I promptly replace that, not with a Ministry of Production, because we don't have a whole lot of industry here, so to speak. Because the Ministry of Production is geared more towards commercial goods, alloys, stuff like that. We could also get rid of the Cyto Revitalization Chamber, but I think for now we're just going to put something over the houses. And I do believe it's going to be the Research Institute, if I remember correctly. Because all they do is just straight up produce amenities and research. And then I realize, since we're doing that, we also need a city district, which I didn't build. Really? So, our fleets have stopped moving because they managed to close their borders to us. So we're just going to move as far as we can, and the science ship sadly jumped all the way back to our space, and it will get there eventually. In the meantime, we go back to looking at planets. Okay, so the agro world, first off, needs a city district. And I will need a city district here, and I did build it. I just didn't remember when I built it. Okay. Now, here we have one extra population. And I can't really... I mean, I could change out some of the farms for some other stuff, but those farms are building so much that it makes sense to just discourage planetary growth and resettle any extra population. So we're going to put it on Stellaris Prime, and we're going to scroll all the way down to it and transfer it. Yep. So we still have one unemployed here. However, we are building the capital and the Research Institute, and both of those should provide us with jobs. Here we're still good. We're just building the city district. And is it now that I decide to do this, or is it later that I decide to do it? It's later, apparently. Okay. So I'm now going through planets, trying to figure out where would be good for mineral income. Neither of those are very good. I don't know if I checked the two in Femogon, but I do check the one up here, and that is excellent. That is massive. This is a huge amount of mineral income. So I don't know how they're going to feel if I settle right next to them. Because that's usually a bad idea with fallen empires. However, they are spiritualists. They do like us. Ah, yes. Our science ship made it back to our borders. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get him to subspace jump all the way down here. Which, of course, is going to take a while. It's going to take a while for him to get down there using subspace. Construction ship is almost out, so that we no longer have to worry about anybody traveling through our enemy's space. And yes, they are our enemies. Ah, of course, I actually did this while the mic wasn't working. So, I'm exploring the Caravaneers a little bit here. Reliquaries are basically boxes that stuff got stuck into for storage, and they got put into a hangar bay, or a storage bay. And now the cargo bay is filled up, and so they're selling reliquaries. So I'm like, okay, well, let's go. Let's do this. So I buy 2 renditions of caravan coins, and then we go buy the reliquary. And we get a Galatron. Now, the Galatron is interesting because it's the Galatron. It does Galatron things. We also get an achievement here in a couple minutes that I will explain. Anyway, yeah, the Galatron is a relic of the ancient Caravaneers before the council that they set up. Though the nature of its power has been lost to time. Yeah, they don't know what it does. They have no idea. It's the Galatron. It Galatrons. And no, we can't sell it. However, it can be taken from us in war. So we do have to be careful of that. That if there's a war that wants the Galatron, we have to protect it. So it adds +2 monthly influence and monthly unity. The +2 unity is kind of a meh point, but the +2 monthly influence is massive. We also get an achievement called I Won the Galatron, and all I got was this lousy achievement, which I laughed really loud at. Probably loud enough to max out the microphone. Kind of glad it's not there. All right. So we can't get another reliquary for now. However, we do have 5 purchases remaining. It's just going to take them a little bit of time to get it set up. So let's play the slots. Let's pull the lever and spend 2,700 coins. And we didn't actually get anything. I noticed it that time. I didn't last time. I was hoping that it would tell us what it was. I forget that you have to hover over everything. So let's pull the lever again. And this time, we get 500 caravan coins. I contemplated doing it again, and I'm like, nah, let's just wait. So, we do have 40,000 caravan coins left, however. So, for now, we're going to leave the Caravaneers alone. But we got our gateway. So, now that the gateway is active, we do still have some platforms that are being built. But now that the gateway is active, I was like, okay, well, would it be worth it to try to pull them back and go through the gateway? Where could the gateway have taken us? And the Kingdom of Elthbanar actually don't have any active gateways. None. Whatsoever. They're all inactive. However, there is one in the Foundry of Kazul. And this is about the time that I notice all of this. But the one in the Foundry of Kazul would have allowed us to jump in with 3 jumps if they hadn't closed their borders. And I do see everything coming up, so I will return it to future me. You know, I've never had my mic die in Stellaris, ever, so I wasn't even paying attention to it. And it died. So, I have no idea what future me has said. However, what I was talking about before the mic died was about our gateways. If the gateway had been active, we could have jumped to Trovoli, and then Ramston, and then Surpress, and then into Othvoma, which is where we are trying to go, is to Othvroma. So the Gagrassi Alliance have constructed a gateway in the Othana system. Gagrassi, whoa, they're much bigger than I thought they were. Alright, so I can't just click on it and have it take me there. How are they doing in terms of victory? We're actually beating them? What? Interesting. So we have to find a way to beat down the Foundry of Kazul, and we have to find a way to beat down the High Kingdom of Elthbanar. And then, of course, we have to beat these 3, but we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Let's up our military fleets a little bit. And check on our construction ship. It is almost out. Excellent. Migration treaty. With who? Oh, the Zap Dragoons. Really? Yeah, I'll agree to that. How about a research agreement? Increased trust. Cost us a little bit. Yeah, let's do that too. Sweet. So we have a commercial pact. Does that mean I can build stuff in here? Oops. Wrong button. No! The girlfriend beat me to it. Dang it. So annoying. Oh, hey, look. I can establish a branch office here. It'll only make me 0.5, but it's still a fairly small planet, right? Oh, I think you're still colonizing this. Because I got no population or armies or anything. Yes. Cool. That was our first branch office. Can I get any more? Nope. You own that one. That one can't do corporate. I could do one here, but I'm lacking the 80,000 coins. Does that say 80? Oh, no, I'm only missing 80 total. Okay. So let's actually sell 20,000 food. That sounds good. Now, let's get another new branch office going. Yeah, this world is still small. So as this grows, we'll get more from it. Cool. That is so cool. Growfurp. Okay. The Growfurp probably have the majority of these. Oops. Is there another planet in here? No. There's two in here. Growfurp and Growfurp. God, they're everywhere. And the Growfurp are this little tiny thing now. They had to have done this way back when, oh, jeez. How do you guys have so much influence? Well, had I known how to do this, I probably would have done this instead of expanding as well. So, you know, there's that. Dang. All right. Well, that's fine. We have some branch offices now, which is kind of cool. We've never had branch offices before. I thought my mic had died for a second again. I was going to be so mad. Oh, man. So, yeah, I have no idea if... yeah, they built another gateway. I have no idea how long I wasn't talking for or anything like that.
Construction completed.
But, yeah. I guess it is what it is, huh? So we're going to need some more jobs here soon. 1, 2, 3, 4 would bring us down to 7 city districts. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That'll also give us some more jobs.
Construction completed.
And if we do that... I'll wait for it to catch up. I also will need an energy grid. The Tugawa starbase has finished its construction.
Is the key to the universe.
Ah, our arc emitter. Focused arc emitter. 105. Wow. Okay. Can I put X's on battleships? Yes. Okay. So not the one that's the hangar. We want the binder. So I want the spinal mount. I really want just massive amounts of everything. Let's get some more amoeba in. Let's get phase disruptors in, since that's what we're going to start going for. Let's put the null void beam. Well, actually, we don't need that. Let's throw the plasma cannon in back here for now. And the arc emitter. Lightning for the win. Okay, and then do I want fire control? What is our current chance to hit? I don't think it's going to tell us. Unless I actually hover over this. Accuracy 80%. If I add on fire controls, still accuracy 80%. $13.4 evasion, 200 damage, 201 damage. I'll take the evasion. That extra percentage is much better. Okay, so you've got single hanger bow, broadside stern. Single hanger bow, yeah. So both of those now have hangers. You don't get a big one. You don't get a bigger hanger. Okay, except I need to change all of this stuff over to disruptors now. All right. I love it when we do weird stuff like this. There we go. And here as well. Nope, not the plasma cannon. Disruptors. Okay. There we go. That's a lot of point defense for one ship, by the way. And our Titan. Can you put X's on your core? Oh, that would have been nice. And I don't have the big one to put on here yet. The Lightning, which we're working on. We'll get there eventually. I would love to put Titans in our fleets, but we currently don't have the space. Nor the cap. I actually hadn't noticed that we don't have a lot of our naval capacity anymore. So maybe it is about time to start expanding up this way. To Yondu's. You made it through, right? Yes, excellent. Okay. Well, apparently now we get to just wait. What's up with the data archive? You're already upgrading to the capital complex, then a city district, then the research institute. Okay. And yeah, I need to take this planet. That would be massive. Be huge. Two, one. Beautiful. No unemployment. I should say no unemployment that I know about. However, if you see how slow we're going, look at this. It's like a day a second. It's so slow. Oh, man. All right. We could go in and take out the automated dreadnought as well. I'm going to do this system first, and then we might go after the automated dreadnought. And that, of course, hinges on the fact that I can actually jump into that system rather than having to go through the wormhole. Because if I have to go through the wormhole, then it's going to be a little while before we can get in there. A 20 and a 16. And we don't know what they have on them. Oh. So if I can't jump in, I'll take Iggulden. I'll take the automated dreadnought. Okay, so you've arrived at your destination. And yeah, I know that you have upgrades. Yep, well aware of that fact. See, that wormhole doesn't go anywhere useful. Up here, there isn't much of anything. Jeez. See, I don't even have the option to build gateways yet. Otherwise, I would be building them all over the place. All over the place. All right. What do we have going on back home while I'm over there twiddling my thumbs? There's a generator district. All right. And you are about done with your city district. How are we down to 200? Weren't we just at like 400 and something? What did I spend influence on? Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. It means I now have to wait. Well, I have to wait anyway, but... Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that, because that's going to take a little while. Production targets just died, which was minerals. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's just going to tank. Yep. Although negative 52 is not horrible. But yeah, we can't renew that one just yet. I'm going to actually keep reinforcing this fleet for a while. At least until we get close. Now, are there any star bases besides you? You need an upgrade? Where are you? Ah, Raskamir. Yeah, that's right, because I changed over the stations. So yeah, they do need upgrades, don't they? 180 apiece. There's 9 of them. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll wait. Or we won't close it. I mean, that's fine too. Why did you never get upgraded to a Star Fortress? You? That'll give us the remaining fleet cap that we need to go to 200. Oh, we are at time for today's episode. So I hope you folks enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. And as always, I will catch you folks in the next episode. Stay frosty out there.